Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and CharVision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on CharVision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is CharVision. Hi, everybody. I am really, really excited, and so is Sunny, because we have somebody on our show today who is widely regarded as the most experienced and trusted animal communicator in the world. And I've been a huge fan of hers for many years. I want you to welcome Sonya Fitzpatrick. Hi, Sonya.
Hi, how nice to talk to you again.
Oh, it's so my pleasure. I'm so thrilled you're here. And the last time I saw you, I did not have a dog, but now I do. So I'm just so excited that you're here to share with your energy. And I don't know if my Char viewers can see, but you have your dog with you.
Yes, I do. And they've already said hello. And he saw him earlier dancing and making his lovely little noises that he makes.
Oh, so he's happy?
Very, very.
Oh, so he likes the energy here, right?
He does.
Oh, good. That means so
He
much
likes
to me.
it. He wants to come all the time, he said.
He does. Okay. Well, you are always invited on my show.
Oh, thank you. I would love that.
I can't even tell you how, I've watched you for so many years, and you're so right on with everybody. Every animal I've ever seen you, and you've helped so many people because the animals can't speak for themselves, but they try to communicate, and you know how to do this so well. You know, so I was told that you were born with a hearing loss.
Yes.
Is that true? So how did that help you realize your connection to animals?
Well, I didn't speak until I was 5, and the animals taught me their language when I was a little girl. I didn't need to talk. I just loved talking with the animals.
Oh.
Yes, so that's how I learned the language. They actually taught me the language.
Well, which animals are the easiest for you to communicate with?
Do you know, I find them all easy to communicate with. Sometimes, occasionally, one might say, I'm not going to talk to you, but within 3 minutes to 5 minutes, it's talking.
What's
communicating?
What's the most unusual animal you've ever communicated with?
I think an alligator.
It's so weird. I was just thinking about an alligator and the little boy that was taken in Orlando. That's
yes.
So strange.
Yes.
What did he tell you? I know you didn't talk to that one, but what did the alligator convey to you?
There was another alligator that was rather confined, and it was very sad because it wanted to move, and it was in too small an enclosure. And first of all, I felt the sadness, and then he started to communicate with me. And hopefully, I did tell them, and they said, we'll move him to a bigger space. Because they're very smart, all animals. They speak the same way.
They do. You mean like through thought? Is that how you do this, through thought?
We do it. What happens is we are actually speaking their language. People don't realize they're doing it. And what's happening is every time we're thinking of something, we have a thought. Maybe we're going away on vacation. Mm-hmm. Maybe we're going shopping. And what happens, we're transmitting out like a radio, and that picture goes out into the energy fields. And the picture isn't like you see with the physical eye. It's like, if I said to you, could you tell me where the Statue of Liberty is? It's like an impression, isn't it?
Right.
And that's, when we're talking, those images are going out into our energy fields, and the feelings and emotions from us are going out too. And I always say to people, if you want your animals to do what you want them to do, always put the right feeling and emotion with the vision that you're unknown to you, the animals can see.
Well, it's with my dog and myself, I feel like he has mental telepathy.
It is, absolutely.
Like
it's the same. It's the same as when you're doing readings and
Right.
you're talking to people. It's exactly the same.
It is. It's so special. It just
And they understand so much about us. I mean, for instance, he says you feed other animals. He's not the only animal you feed, he tells me.
Oh my God, you just gave me goosebumps.
He's telling me, he said you feed lots of other animals and you're always worrying about animals, he said. And he said he's the most special one in your life and he sleeps with you.
You're so right about all of that.
And he says he loves to sleep with you and you cuddle him and you take him where you can. He says you'll take him where you can at times. And who's the other lady that comes and goes to your home?
Oh my God, that's my assistant, Nikki, who...
He loves her.
He does.
He said she does her hair different sometimes.
Oh my God, you're going to make me cry.
He said she does her hair different. She's very kind. She loves you. And she always makes a big fuss of me.
It's so true.
I do like wearing nice clothes, he said. Everybody knows who I am. I like going in the car, and my favourite place is to sit on my mum's knee. That's where I like to be.
Oh, you are so spot on. You're like 100% spot on.
And he tells me that when you stop at traffic lights, everybody is looking at him, and they think, what a beautiful dog.
They do. They like look over and they like wave and they smile and they really do.
Yes, they do. And he said, not only are they thinking what a lovely dog I am, they're thinking what a beautiful mum I've got.
Oh, that's so sweet. He
said, she's all mine.
I am. You know.
He's talking so fast. He's talking really fast. He said you told him he was going to talk to someone that talked to animals.
I did.
He said that that's why he's talking so much and telling me things, he said. And he said that, are you thinking of changing a car, or you have changed a car, or someone around you has been thinking?
That's so crazy you said that, because I've just had to put a lot of money into my car. A lot. And it was like, should I get a new car? Now I don't want to get a new car because I just put a lot of money into my car.
You see, when you're thinking those thoughts, he feels your feelings and emotions, and he sees the pictures, and they learn our language too. There's so much they learn very, very quickly.
I was just talking about a new car yesterday with my assistant. Like I said, I really don't want to put money into a new car, but I think they fixed it this time.
Yes.
So crazy.
And he said she's a bit bossy, your sister, but she's lovely.
My assistant?
Yeah. She said your assistant is a little bit bossy sometimes, but she's lovely.
She's got a mind of her own.
Yeah, he said she has. He said, and I just love her.
Yeah, she's not bossy with me, but she is bossy, like protecting me.
Yes, he said that. He said, and me too, he goes. And me too. She protects me too, he goes.
He does. He like...
And he's talking so fast. He's just telling me, where are you thinking of going?
Where am I thinking of going?
Yes.
Like next week, I'm thinking of driving to Palm Springs.
And he says he's coming too.
Yes, he is coming.
No, I'm going. She gets very unhappy when I'm not with her, he said, and she thinks about me all the time.
Oh my God.
He said, so it's better if I go, and I help look after her too, he goes. He feels he looks after you.
He does look after me.
Oh. And he says, you know, I'm quite well known as well as my mum. I'm quite well known too, he goes. So, he's so funny. And he loves his dishes you give him to eat from.
His what?
Dishes that he eats.
Dishes.
From.
Oh, I just gave him new food.
Yeah.
And he does love it. Like he really I finally got it down.
Isn't that good? He said, and he likes the dish you put it in.
Oh.
He said, also, I like chicken, you know.
I just gave him chicken today in the new thing I did.
He said, and you cut it up small, especially for him.
Oh.
He said, and I liked it, and I'll have it again. Thank you, Mum.
Okay, you're welcome. Oh, God.
And he says, my dishes are always kept very clean too.
It's so true. I wash it all the time.
Yeah, he said, and I'm always with her and around her, and she always kisses me on the head. And who sings to him? He said someone sings songs to him.
Oh, wait. Oh, my goodness. You're, like, freaking me out.
Yeah, he said they sing songs.
Wait. We sing the national anthem together.
I loves it. But he said also they sing sometimes to me and put my name in it.
I do sing to him.
And he said he loves all the singing. He said, and he's a very good singer too.
He is. Do you want to hear him sing?
Yes,
Okay.
because he said he's a very good singer.
Okay.
Ash, come
Then
here.
I just hope he'll do it right now. Okay, ready? Ready? And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Very good, very
Oh,
good.
that was fantastic. That Sunny, you sang so beautifully. I know, he said, I know.
He said, what a big boy.
Just loves singing. I'm laughing because my dog's going all around the back of the television looking for him.
Oh, how sweet. Okay, I can't believe you got me to sing on camera.
You sing very well.
That's
Gosh,
very...
asked me to sing. Everyone would turn me off.
But maybe somebody will hire us to sing for a ball game or something.
It's very good, and he loves your singing.
Oh, that's so sweet.
He said he's a good licker. He loves to lick, he said. And he said who's the black dog he sees sometimes?
The black dog?
How does he see the black dog?
The
when
black
he's out
the
or
black
goes
dog.
somewhere?
Well, there are two black and white dogs that are my neighbor's dogs that
Yes.
I walk with him in Michigan with.
Yes, he said one of them's a bit rude.
One of them's a bit rude. You're right.
He said very rude, in fact, he said, and I'm very well-mannered.
You are right.
He said, but the other one isn't. The other one's quite nice, he
And
says.
you're right, and really sweet. It's
And he loves to go there.
It's Calvin and
He goes to
Hobbes.
Michigan, and he said the house is very different where he stays to the other one.
It is very different.
He said, and you did some changing a little bit.
I did.
He said, and you love the place just as you want it. He
Yeah,
said,
I did make a change in a home.
yeah. He said, and you like the kitchen in one of them better than the other, in one of the homes.
I do. I do.
He said, and I do too. He said, I do too. He's lovely. You've been with him in many past lives. You probably know that. I don't have to tell you.
No, I
that.
love hearing what you have to say. I completely I completely respect you, and I'm so honored that you're even spending so much time reading for us.
And he said that, he said that everywhere you go, people look at us and lots of people recognize you too, because you're very good at what you do. And he says you talk to him like I do.
You want to hear something funny?
Yes, I would like to. I always like to hear funny things.
I was back in Michigan, and 3 times people said, "Are you Char?" And I said, "Yes." They said, "Oh, I recognize you because of Sunny."
Isn't that amazing? That's amazing, isn't it? They remember dogs.
3 people, they recognized me from CharVision because of Sunny.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So, and he said, well, he's very important. He feels he's a very important part of the show, and he wants to be on all the time, he said.
Well, he is. We don't have to worry.
Let me tell him he'll always be on. He said, I don't want to stay at home at all. I love coming in the car, he said, and I'm very comfortable. You make him comfortable in the car.
Is he okay but sometimes I have to leave him at home. Is that okay? I mean, I have to.
He knows that. He says, I don't particularly like it, he said, but I stay. He said, but I'd rather be with my mum. He said, very good. He said, I sleep too, and there's a window I can see out of.
Right.
He's looking out the window, he says.
He does in all the places. When I come home and if I don't take him, he bawls me out.
Yes, he said. But he said, you quite like that. He says, you quite like that. He's telling me.
It does.
He said he wakes up happy in the morning and he goes to bed happy at night. And sometimes we go to bed later sometimes than other times, he said.
That's so true. He lets me know when it's time for bed. He goes on the bed. He says, I'm tired. It's time to go to bed, Mama.
I know. And he said he just loves it. He said he gets tired and he sleeps a lot. He said, but he's a very good dog. He's very well mannered and he's a very good dog.
I want to validate for you that in the beginning you said I feed other animals.
Yes, he said you're worried about.
I feed the deer.
Yes, he said you do.
They're the big deer, and he'll chase them out of the corral if I don't have him. If he gets off the leash on me, I don't like him to. But
tell him that's not a good thing. Let me tell him.
I told him, but he chased these huge big deer, 5 deer out of the corral.
Yeah, he said they're always coming around. He said, but you're very good with them. He said, and you're very kind to them, and they communicate with him too.
Yeah,
the deer communicate with him and talk to him.
Yeah, I have this picture of 13 deer looking at me.
Oh.
It's beautiful. It's amazing.
They are. All animals are amazing. And they have this wonderful unconditional love that goes through to everything. Everything.
How do you help a pet owner work through issues with the animals?
Well, usually if they have a problem, and often people have a problem or don't understand why an animal is behaving in a certain way. And so if I can get to the emotional problem with the animal, it always starts with an emotional problem, then we can fix it on the physical level. So, we get all sorts of problems. Cats probably, for instance, not only dogs, cats will suddenly be urinating all over the house. And of course, people are like, I do everything I can. I keep the litter box clean. I feed them, and there they go, urinating over the house.
Yes.
And more often than not, it's because people are using chemicals. They can't bear the smell of them. They're used to the grass, the trees, the soil. That's their smell. And often when you're using chemicals, they don't like the smell. And it's dangerous to them because they're inhaling all the time, those poisons. And they will pee on the carpet to put their scent down. Then along comes the lady, clears it up with a chemical again, and it's a never-ending battle. So you don't have to use chemicals, and it's just cats that some do, some don't, depends on the cat. But, all sorts of problems will come up. A dog could be growling at someone, and, not all dogs like to be walked up to and petted.
Right.
So I always say, would probably, if someone new comes in the house, if they go near them, they'll growl at them because they want to get used to the scent, because we recognize vision. They recognize all the time through scent. So if you have someone new come in, some dogs just want to get used to the scent of that person. They want to sit there. Some other dogs will run up and be happy and friendly. But the dogs that don't, I just say to people, I used to have a Ridgeback like Ash, and she didn't like anyone coming up to her. And I used to say to people, leave her alone, ignore her completely, and she'll come to you. And that's how she was. Whereas he said he's very friendly with everyone. He just told me.
It's interesting. Sonny's he's making little noises while you're talking. I don't know if anyone can hear him.
But he's trying to speak the language.
It's like, I don't know. It's like he really, I can tell he really likes your voice.
Well, I love him. He's beautiful. And he likes what I've been saying about him, he tells me.
Yeah.
And he likes what you've been saying, too.
He does. Now, what happens? I mean, it has to be so frustrating, because I know it's frustrating if I try to help people and they don't listen to me and then they suffer the consequences.
Yes.
What happens when they don't listen to you? It's got to be so even more frustrating, because at least people have a choice to do something about it, and the animals are helpless.
That's right. But I find most people do, because they want the changes and they want their animal happy. People love their animals more than they love people around them. I had a dog tell me this morning, my mum loves me a lot better than my dad. And she said, yes, I do.
I understand that. Because, well, you know why? Well, you know why. Animals know unconditional love, and they love you no matter what. They don't judge us.
They don't. They don't judge us. And they accept. What another amazing thing about animals is that they tolerate discomfort a lot better than humans do. They really do, and they'll hang on for us as long as they can. No matter if they're in pain or uncomfortable, they will hang on for us because they know that our human companions don't want us to go.
How do we teach pet owners to effectively communicate and interact with their own pets?
Do you know, that's interesting you should say that, because we're doing it anyway. It's just recognizing it. And I've just done a course that's going on TV so that people can do exactly what I'm doing, because many of them are doing it, but it's like they don't believe in their
Okay, well, tell us about this. You're doing it on TV now?
Well, not TV, sorry, darling, on the internet.
On the internet. And how can people watch this? I'll watch it.
Yes, well, you would know, Emma, wouldn't you? You do all
your website.
It's my website, SonyaFitzpatrick.com.
Okay, and we have that at the bottom of the screen? Okay, we've got it at the bottom of the screen.
That's lovely. Thank you, darling.
Of course, SonyaFitzpatrick.com. Are you kidding? I will,
You know, so many people said, oh, I wish I could do this. Well, they can, because they're doing it without recognizing it. And so many people are picking things up from their animals, but they're dismissing it as imagination.
Right.
Because it's so subtle. And as you know, imagination is vision.
Do you have I'm sure you have more than one, but do you have like a memorable case that you can share with us?
What about a problem or something like that?
Yeah.
I had one dog that I thought was very smart. The human companion said, my dog never listens to anything that I tell it. It doesn't listen to commands. It doesn't do anything. It just looks at me, and it's a dumb dog. So I said, well, I haven't really found a dumb animal yet. So I start talking to the dog, who, by the way, is very funny, had a lovely sense of humor. He said, I understand everything he says, but he never stops going on at me. Do this, do that, come here, come there. He said, so I just don't hear him. He said, I switch off. He said, and I know some people do that too. And this dog was so smart. So I just said to the human companion, I didn't actually tell him what the dog had said. I said, well, he said that you're always talking, because you're not telling him to do so many things. Try just over a week asking him to do one thing, but just ask him a couple of times. Mm-hmm. Don't keep on about it. And the dog said, thank you. And apparently he did this. And I had an email from him saying, thank you so much, it's working, and I'm trying something else. And he said, I did give so many commands to him all the time, and now it's working, he says. So I thought that was a very...
You're a lifesaver for these animals.
Oh, gosh, but they're a lifesaver for us, aren't they?
Absolutely. I believe my blood pressure is down because of my dog. I really do.
And they teach many people, too, how to love. And as we know, love is the most important thing in this universe. Love.
It's so true.
And they teach people to love. A lot of people will say to me, oh, I didn't know that I could love as much as I love my dog.
Oh.
And so many people love their animals more than the people that they're living with. And the animals are always there for us.
It's true.
And they just love us. No, unconditional love is amazing. If we were all like that, we wouldn't have any wars.
It's profound words.
It teaches us so much too.
Yep, profound words, because
I've learned from them everything that I know. They've taught me.
Oh.
Everything, and still teaching me too.
Yeah, I always say that. I feel like sometimes part of the lessons I've had of being an intuitive and psychic is I used to ride the horses who nobody wanted to ride because they would be like crazy, but I felt bad for them.
Yes.
So I'd have to anticipate ahead of time before they would, like I had one horse I'd walk him down the street and he would shy at every mailbox. So we would be dancing like this down the road, but it helped me anticipate ahead of time what I was feeling to help prevent a problem.
Yes, because you were picking the horse's nervousness up.
Mm-hmm.
And, with the gift that you have a remarkable gift.
Well, thank
you.
A very
remarkable gift.
Thank you.
So, they pick up from you too. And they know you understand them because you do.
I do. I do, because I just do. Now, I know that you have worked with a lot of celebrities, and I don't know if you're allowed to tell us about them, but are there any you can tell us about or how they interact with their pets?
Yes. Many. Ellen, for instance, she loves her cats, and Portia loves her dog. And she puts her pearls around the poodle's neck. But they're both great animal lovers, and Ellen believes in them being natural. She doesn't believe in dressing them up. And she loves her cats they go out in the yard, and she worries all the time because where she lives, or, there's coyotes everywhere.
There are.
She worries, but she just adores her cats. And she loves the dog too. But people lean towards different animals, don't they? They
do. But I used to be a cat person. Now I'm a dog person.
Yes, isn't it? I'm both,
Well, I guess I'm both too, but I just have a dog. But I am both. But I'm allergic to cats.
Yes, a lot of people are, but they still have them. I have a friend that is allergic to her two cats, and her nose paws, but she still has them. She says, "Oh no, I couldn't live without."
Of course, because she'd rather have sniffles than lose her babies. What other celebrities have you worked with?
Oh, so many. I mean, there was there's oh gosh, there've just been so many. I mean, Robert Wagner just loves his dogs. He's a wonderful man, Robert and Jill. They're lovely, and he always has German shepherds, and he just loves his German shepherds. So he's when I see him or I talk to him, I occasionally talk to his children's dogs and him too, because he's a great family man, and so he tries to talk to his German shepherd, and I think he's quite successful. But he said nobody does it like you do.
It's so fascinating to know for you to share all your knowledge with us, and it's I mean, everything you've said is really, the reading that you did for Sunny is so spot on. It's like freaking me out.
Oh, darling, he's so smart.
Well, I'm so grateful that you were able to share this time with us, and people can call you and get your advice, and you also work over the telephone and Skype?
I do most of my work on the telephone, and I have a website, and I have a lovely lady who books. And
tell us what it is again.
It's SonyaFitzpatrick.com.
Okay, and it's at the bottom of the screen, everybody. Sonya, I hope that we will be able to communicate again soon, and I thank you so much for sharing all your knowledge with us, and take good care of yourself.
Thank you, and thank you for being so gracious.
Oh, my goodness, it's my honor. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, you guys, don't go away, because I have a very special guest coming up, somebody that we've had on the show before, but we're going to learn about a healing technique. If you like what you've seen on CharVision, then go to char.net and book a personal reading with me, or join a group reading, or join one of my workshops where I teach you to be psychic and intuitive. Well, we're back, and my next guest is a dear, dear friend of mine. And also, she's a renowned expert in touch therapy, and she's been on our show before, and everybody loves you, Michelle Ebbin.
Oh, thank you, and I love you.
Okay, so show us your book. It's very exciting.
Here it is.
It's called Touch Remedy.
The Touch Remedy, and it's called Hands-On Solutions to De-Stress Your Life. So basically, it has solutions for everyone from babies and kids, men, women, elderly, and even dogs.
Dogs too?
Yes, it has 2 to 3 minute solutions for everything from basically stress relief.
Okay,
but specific things.
So what's an easy de-stress thing that we can do for ourselves?
Okay, the number one thing is a reflexology technique. Mm-hmm. So you take your hand, either hand, and right in the middle of your hand, if you can see that, is a reflex area to the solar plexus. And all you need to do is press. You can press pretty firmly. It shouldn't hurt, but just press firmly and then make small circles. And what this is doing is it's stimulating the energy pathway to the solar plexus of the body, which is right here. Right, the center of your diaphragm.
Right.
And that's the nerve switchboard to the body.
It is?
Yes, it is.
You know what's interesting about this?
What?
So, with our chakras, the solar plexus is one of the points for our chakras. It's the color yellow. And it has to do with self-esteem.
Right, so if you want to stimulate that.
So if you want to stimulate that as well, that's a great thing to know about.
And it's both hands. So if you're going to do the left hand, try to spend about the same time on both hands. And actually, it's on your feet too.
But also it's important to protect our solar plexus, because you know what's interesting? I've seen, I know it's just a movie, but even in the movie Ghost, when the spirit came through her.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever you see movies, like the spirit goes into the solar plex area, and then they become whoever the spirit is. So you just don't want to be a welcome mat for any spirit. So it's important to be aware of this, which is what you're doing. You're making people aware of it to not have stress there.
Right.
And also we can add to keep yourself in the white light around there, to keep yourself protected so nothing else gets inside of you who's not welcome.
Exactly. And I think it's a great thing to do when you're in a group of people, not just because you're stressed and you want to relieve the stress, but also to protect yourself. So say you're traveling and you're on a plane.
That's so smart.
You get all these people close to you, just do this. And then if you can access your feet, take your shoes off, it's the center of your foot. So if this was your foot, it's just the direct center of the soles of both feet. So you press and you maybe hold for 15 seconds.
So that's a solar plexus too?
Yes, hands and feet. So reflexology is hands and feet.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Okay, and so what's the second thing that we can do, like to help us be balanced or
Okay, there's several.
feel safe?
Feel safe. Well, I think one of the things is sort of letting go of stress but negative energy. And there are acupressure points they're actually called the letting go points. And they're right below your collarbones. If you take 2 or 3 fingers and you press below each of your collarbones, just about 1 finger width below the collarbone, press and then make small circles here in one direction, then you can go the other direction pretty firmly. This helps your body let go. So it's really great for if you're extra stressed or if you just want to get rid of negative energy. I tell people who are about like college students who are nervous about exams to press here, make small circles, and then kind of brush out the
negative energy.
The negative energy, the stress.
The other thing is that people have physical baggage that they carry with them, but they also carry energetic baggage. And if we don't like the negative energetic baggage of someone else, that's a good way to get rid of them.
Exactly. Yeah. There's some other points too. So there are points on your head which are easy to access. They're called the Si Sanjang points, and they're right at the top of your head. And what you do is you press like right at the top, and then you tap. And this kind of
somebody's done that in a
you.
massage for me
to energize you, maybe at the end, and then also this stimulates
at the end
your chakras, and you open up
Oh.
their crown chakra. So just pressing.
And what does this do
tapping.
again?
This is for energy. Number one.
It's for energy.
Si Shenjiang point for energy, and then also to open up the crown chakra, to open up to your higher power and your spiritual energies.
That is fascinating, really.
Yeah.
And these are things you can do while you're on an airplane. These are things you can do while sitting and watching TV or on your computer.
You can do these in your car at a stoplight. You can do these to yourself. Then you can do them to your partner or to your kids. They actually work with animals too.
They do.
So
I have to go like this to Sunny.
Or for what I do for dogs. So dogs that are skittish.
She doesn't like it.
Just press on it, press gently on the top of the head. Which most people do naturally anyway, but there really is an acupressure point at the top of the head to energize.
What's he doing?
Hey, Sunny.
Is he happy?
Happy. He's happy. Yeah.
I don't think I was very good. Popping his head like boom, boom, boom.
He didn't squeal.
He doesn't. He's so good. He lets mommy do everything. Wow, that is that's so. These are really good tools for us to take with us.
Yeah.
So how can regular people learn to use touch therapy in their own lives? Like in your book, does it tell you?
In my book, it makes it really simple.
Show your book again.
I have about 12 different types of therapies ranging from acupressure, reflexology, to trigger point therapy, Thai massage, and I make it really simple for people who have absolutely no experience.
So does touch therapy only work for physical ailments? Or
no, there's
emotional.
Emotional. There's a lot for anxiety.
Let's do an anxiety one.
Okay, anxiety. Well, first of all, what I would say is the letting go points right here.
Letting go.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the next I would say is on your hands, right on the padding behind your thumb on both hands is the reflex area to the brain. So the thumbs, and also this works for your feet, for the toes. And this area is a direct energetic connection to your brain. So if you're feeling depressed or just emotional, press here really firmly. Some people actually take like clothespins or those chip clips or a paper clip. That's kind of intense,
Right.
but stick them on to both thumbs for about a minute.
Wow.
And it actually stimulates the energy through your body to your brain.
What if you're angry? You know how, like, I know sometimes it's something, like I'll read an email and I'll get all angry or frustrated, and I have to really calm down before I respond.
Yeah. Okay.
I know a good one for that. Okay, so.
Okay. So you're angry. You do that first, and then. Okay, here's what I would suggest. This is a trigger point, and this also works for headaches. And this is a really great thing for your entire body. So you take your thumbs, and you place them. If you can, hopefully you can see this below the occipital ridge. The occipital ridge is that ridge behind. So place the thumb on either side of your spine, and then underneath that ridge, kind of dig it underneath there. And then what you want to do, drop your head forward, dig in a little deeper, and then lift your head up. Do you feel the thumbs going underneath the ridge?
Yeah.
So
it makes me want to take a deep breath and relax.
And that's what you're supposed to do. And do it several times.
Ooh,
like
that really
forward
works.
And back. And what it does...
Are you guys doing this at home?
I hope everybody's doing this. You should do this throughout the day, because you know what it does? It sends the energy down your spine from the top of your head. You're stimulating the blood flow all the way down to your spine and just calming. Talk about the chakras. It sends the blood all the way down to your first chakra, balances everything, calms you down.
That's such a good one. That's such a good one. You know, I was reading that you have degrees in things. I didn't even know this about you.
I have many degrees.
You do? You're a graduate of Columbia University?
Yes, you did not know that? How many 20 years of friendship and you did not know that? How?
I don't know, but I'm really impressed.
You know what? Because we had many other things to talk about.
We did, all our boyfriends.
Yeah.
All our boyfriends for many years walking before she was married.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Been through so much with me. But, many degrees. And so I'm hoping people use this book because there's so many things you can do before you turn to drugs. That's what it is.
Do you do workshops?
I do.
You do workshops?
I do.
Where?
I'm doing the next one I'm doing is July 7th in San Francisco at the Battery. It's a
okay,
private
but
club.
by the time this airs, it won't be July 7th. It'll be after. So what's anytime August beyond of 2016? Do you have anything?
Okay, September, I am hoping to do a couple in Los Angeles, and you can find out the information where and when on my website, basicneed.com.
Basicneed.com. You guys, you really need to... Michelle really knows what she's doing. Can you just give us one remarkable case you worked on that really, like, even flipped you out that you helped somebody?
Yeah. Well, this was years ago. This was like when we were still doing our hiking. And I had a client who had chronic lower back pain. And he went through all the different traditional massage therapy routes, deep tissue and everything.
Right.
But what I did, I worked on his back, and I can explain reflexology for the back. It's on the hands and feet. On the hands, it starts here, and you work down to the wrist, and you work up. It's right on the edge. Same thing on this hand. And on the feet, it's on the inner edge of each sole of both feet.
Okay.
So we spent, I would say 3 days a week working a regular massage, but then really working the reflexology points. And then I also explained to him throughout the day, do this. And I swear, after a month and a half, I wasn't, not 100% healed, but pretty healed.
That's amazing.
And then I kept working with him, and I'd say 6 months later, he was back to normal, back to himself.
That's amazing.
And it was a combination. That was a combination of my work, body work,
right,
as
and
well
his
as
work. But
his
you know what
own
I
work.
also believe about you, though, and I don't know that you even know it. I think you're an energy healer, and you don't really know it.
You've always told me that.
I've always told you that, and I still, to this day, believe that because you have, like, this amazing energy of healing, and you care, and you want to help people. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody, you need to get Touch Remedy by Michelle Ebbin because it will help you. And you'll come back?
Anytime.
Really? Promise?
Anytime you want.
Okay,
me,
great.
yes.
Okay, everybody, don't go away because I have a reading coming up, and I want you to watch it, please. Okay, I'm ready to read for this lovely lady that's here. And how do I pronounce your name?
Naima.
Naima.
Yes.
I love that.
Thank you.
Is it African? What is it?
It is. Well, it's it's Arabic, but there's lots of Africans who have Arabic names, and my family's one of them. And
I feel like the Lion King music in the background of my head. Naima.
yeah, it means gift from God, or depending on how you look at it,
beautiful.
tranquil. So yeah.
How beautiful.
Thank you.
I love that. Okay, well, thank you for being here. I know nothing about you, but I love your energy, and I'm happy you're sitting with me today.
That's so sweet. I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Okay, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, so I just need to explain my process
Okay.
because it's in this creative way of thinking that I get my messages. So when I give you an initial, just say yes or no. I usually get initials and names. I hear phonetically.
Cool.
And so I put the sounds together. I figure out what I'm getting because it's coming through me, not from me. When I give you an initial, just say yes or no. Don't say the name. Now, if two people share the same name or initial, if you could let me know that, your messages will go more smoothly. And it's not logical. Like someone living might have the same name as someone deceased, and it might, or initial, and it might be a middle name. So if you can just be open about everybody, we'll figure this out together.
Okay.
I understand that when people come for readings, you usually have questions, special questions, or loved ones in the spirit world you want to connect to. And my goal is to try to answer that before you can even ask. But sometimes there's a process to getting there, and sometimes there's things you need to know that we don't even realize you need to know till you get it. So if you can just be open with me, that will be great. I always say my prayer of protection before I do this, because as in everyday life, there are good and bad people. There are good and bad spirits.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't understand that they can be fooled easily. So I do my very best to only keep positive energy and the highest of angels around us.
I can respect that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you get that.
I get it. I brought my stones.
Oh, you did?
I did. I have lots
That's
of. Yeah.
so cool. Okay, that's great. I brought my Chihuahua.
That's the ultimate gem.
Oh, are you? Oh, I love that. That's the ultimate gem. Oh, I love you already.
Yeah.
Okay. We ask the universal consciousness that holds the highest spiritual power of knowledge, wisdom, and truth to guide and protect us. As we communicate with our guides and angels in the spirit world and tap into the wisdom of the universe, we respect this opportunity and take full responsibility to use this not for ego or controlling others, but with the pure intention of spreading love and healing life on this earth and beyond. Why am I seeing a tiger or a lion? Do you know some, or a T initial? Is there a T initial or somebody named Tiger or?
Not a T initial, but the lion is very symbolic
Is
to
the lion,
me and my personal journey. So when you said that, I
the
literally.
lion. So the lion is your symbol, because
Yeah,
I feel like
big time.
it's going to help you. But is it like Leo the lion, or it's just a lion symbol that helps you?
Lion symbol for sure.
Okay, this is something that I feel is. I mean, I don't know if you made it up or what, but I definitely feel it is a concrete energy for you. Did someone upset you at work recently, or
Yes.
were you thinking of either leaving there or not leaving, but
I've been contemplating my pathway.
because I feel like somebody either took advantage of you or didn't appreciate you,
Yeah.
and that they need to shape up because they're in the wrong.
Yeah. It's not just me though, you know. But yeah, that's very spot on. I have like chills right now.
Yeah, but I feel like you should let this pass right now, because you can make changes in time, but this is where you get your paychecks, right? And your bread and butter.
Sure.
So I feel if I wouldn't hold a huge grudge about it, but they are very wrong.
Yeah, I'm letting it go.
But they're very wrong. And you're very sharp, and you know what's going to happen? it's going to prove that they were wrong. It's going to blow up in their face.
Wow.
Because it's still not over yet, right? The results.
You know, there's been a back wave, and
it has to do with a technique or I don't know.
Yeah, that's
like a technique or a way of doing something.
Yes.
And and they're slowing down the process with their idea.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand. You're much more astute to what is needed energetically.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a J person there? Or is there an S or C? Or a last name S or C?
C, yes. Last name S, yes.
Is C a first name?
Yes.
Is that a female?
Yes.
C-A-C-H?
Yes.
Like Chris?
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
Is that that's not the person?
No, not
this
at all.
This is someone else.
Yes.
This person gets you.
Yes.
And this person supports you and knows that you're right. Did they hire you?
No, she's my best homie there. She's like my best friend there.
We like her.
Yeah, we love her. She's a soul sister. I didn't tell her I was coming here, but I wanted her to be surprised to see it.
But I like her.
Yeah.
And do you guys have lunch together?
We used to, yeah.
Did you okay, what are we going to eat today?
Pretty much, yeah.
What do we look forward to?
Yeah. It's our jam.
I like her.
Yeah. She's deep. Wow. I don't even know what to say. This is amazing. Wow. Wow.
Thank you. Is there E, L, E, or L?
L. Yes, L and E. Yes, you're close. You're very close.
It starts with an L?
Yes.
Is that a female?
It is a female.
Is it L? Are there two L's in the name? Or L-E?
Yes. Oh, my God. Yes, her name's Lee.
Lee. L-E. Yeah, just say yes or no.
Yes.
But who is Lee then?
Lee's another friend. Really great friend.
She's nice. What's going on with your home? Are you wanting to move, or do you have a roommate?
I do have a roommate.
Do you want to change the roommate?
Eventually, yeah. It's a temporary situation.
Yeah, because I don't see the roommate staying.
No, she won't. Yeah. She's getting married.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. And she'll be moving out.
Does the fiance annoy you sometimes?
No, I've actually met him.
Oh, you love him.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's cool. I don't know him that well, but he's
Okay.
nice.
And then is there an E person? Or it's L-E? It was Lee we were talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then is there another N or M person around your family? An N or M or an A or an M? I mix those letters up.
All of the above.
Is there an M?
Yes.
Is that a female M or a male M?
It's a male M.
Is he spelled M-I or M-A or just starts with M?
It starts with M.
Is this not American name?
Yes.
So I'm going to have a hard time with it.
Yeah.
Is it Mo or
Yes.
Moe?
You're
Mo?
close.
M-O?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Moses? Mo? M-O something.
Yes.
Moma? I don't know the name. Mo something. Is this family?
Yes, it is family.
Is it your dad or your brother?
It could be my grandfather or my father because they both have.
So it's your father's name as well?
My father's
Is M-O?
last name.
Is this your grandpa's first name or last name?
My grandfather's middle name because of the way we do things culturally.
Okay, so is your grandpa living?
No, he's passed
deceased.
away. Yeah.
I think it's your grandpa that's coming here.
Mm-hmm.
Are you Muslim?
No.
But your family is.
Yes.
Who has his Quran?
Probably one of
your mom, your sister, your brother, who? Your aunt, uncle, who is it?
No, probably one of my aunts or uncles. It wasn't my dad, but it must have been someone else.
Do you pray?
Yeah, I do pray all the time.
You keep praying because he wants you to. Because he prayed all the time, he wants you to pray all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's important for all of us.
Yeah, it is.
Have you been to Africa?
Never.
Are you wanting to go?
Yeah, I do.
Is that like one of your bucket lists?
Yeah, for sure.
Are you supposed to, what, did he go to a sacred place? What did you tell me? He went on
The pilgrimage to Mecca.
So that's a sacred place.
That's sacred to Muslims, yeah.
What is he signing? Why is he signing something for me? He's signing.
I have no idea.
Are you writing a book?
Yes.
That's what it is. Maybe you're going to do a book tour or something.
That would be great. Africa's involved in the book.
I see you write.
In a big deal. So.
You need to sign. I see you signing.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's showing me signing.
Wow.
I feel like you have other ideas for social media.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever start your own company?
I'm not opposed to it. There are other avenues and businesses that I would like to do on top of this particular book idea, and so I'm looking for something that will.
I feel like you're going to do that. There's other opportunities to make money for you.
Yeah.
I feel like you're edgy. You're on the edge of what's happening.
Oh my God.
In the universe, like.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know even how to TiVo. Like, I'm bad. You're like the newest technology. You're on it. You're in how to use it and what to do with it. Mm-hmm. I need you. I do. I need you. You need to think about expanding. Mm-hmm. Your opportunities as well. But the work you're at, just collect your paycheck and go home, and don't let people get under your skin. It's not worth it. They're not worth it.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's deep.
I mean, these are things that are upsetting you that you're going to forget about in a year. Like, oh yeah, I forgot that happened.
Yeah. I keep telling myself that.
Well, choose your battles and choose your worries. Mm-hmm. I mean, you don't have to worry, but if you're going to be upset about something, choose them wisely.
Don't waste the time.
It's a waste of energy.
Can't get that back. It's
a
so
waste
true.
of energy. And, people have energetic baggage, so they carry around all kinds of crap.
And
you don't want it to come on you.
No, and that's true.
And that's what's happening. They're, like, attacking you. It's almost like psychic attacking.
And that's why I have this huge piece of black tourmaline that I've been carrying to work every day, and that's thy
Good.
rod, and then the selenite wand is thy
Right.
staff. It's like, don't even do it. Not today.
Don't.
Not today.
Yeah, because you're very powerful energetically.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Thank you. No, you are. And own it. Own your power, and don't let anyone mess with you.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like you're on the threshold of something.
Mm-hmm.
There's something bigger, better, more for you. You're on the threshold of it.
No, I feel that too. Wow.
So I feel like there's opportunity for romance, but I feel like you need to at least give it a shot.
Yeah. I'm blocking it. No, I know
You
that.
are blocking it.
I am totally blocking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There will be a guy. I see a guy, so I do. I see a guy, so there will be. What questions do you have?
Okay, so of the ones that you didn't answer, I just made a little list right here. Hold on, I can pull it up. Here it is. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so one of the things I said, one of the things I'm really interested in, because I've gained a lot of knowledge about food and nutrition and dealing with stress and leveling out my hormones. And I'm I feel at the crew of a very large physical, mental, spiritual transformation, and I'm really wondering, in terms of the contest, how will the physical aspect of that transformation kind of evolve.
What do you mean?
Like I'm looking to make a grand physical transformation, something, but obviously something from the inside out. So losing weight and aligning and stuff like that. I'm wondering, do you see anything in terms of how that physical
I
transformation
feel like you're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're going to do it. It's going to take time.
Yeah.
But you're going to do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Are you working on a project about that now? Or
Yeah, I actually am, yeah.
Did you already lose weight?
I'm starting to kind of work with different regimens and things, but I'm starting to feel...
I feel like eventually you'll do
different.
it. You just have to find the right thing.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. And then I asked, will I have children?
I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
You want kids, huh?
I do, yeah.
I feel like you're going to come to a crossroads about having kids. And I feel like you can have kids but I feel like there's going to be a crossroads about it. I don't know if it's being with the right guy or doing it on your own or however it is. You want to be with the right guy to have kids, though, right?
Yeah, for sure. I've seen how that works out when you're not.
Yeah, so I see an opportunity for it, but I think it depends on what choices you make with that. But you need to know that you're lovable just like you are without losing weight.
Yeah. There's that too. That's
You
like a
need
whole
to
thing.
work on your self-love.
Yeah. Every day.
That's the first true love is self-love. It doesn't mean you're selfish. It just means your needs matter.
No, that's very true. Okay, so then...
That's what you need to work on. But if you want it, you'll have kids. You will have what you want. You're one of those people who create their...
realities.
You manifest.
Yeah.
So you will.
Yeah. Big time. I'm into manifestation.
So you're going to be the one to make it all happen.
I pray so.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure. I do pray.
Yeah.
And then I asked, okay, so then, let's see. You can answer that. I feel like you answered everything.
Good.
I that was it.
I love that. Well, it's you've got a lot of really great things coming ahead of you. You're on the threshold, so go for it.
Thank you so much.
Do you have partners you're doing this with, or?
Hoping to, yeah, just to bring people in that I know from my direct community who...
But you need to, really be on top of it and not be afraid to take risks.
Yeah.
No guts, no glory.
No, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Something like that, right?
That is so true.
Yeah, it's like if you don't take it.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to give you a hug.
I appreciate it. Oh my God, thank you. Okay, Char is seriously incredible. I'm not by any means skeptical, but I didn't know what to expect. I had no expectations, and she completely blew me out of the water. Every question that I came in with, she answered, and then some, and brought in the whole element of ancestors and pathways and love and romance and anything that you could possibly be thinking. She kind of read my mind, and so if you haven't seen her, see her, be here. It's amazing. Do it.
Thank you so much for watching today, everybody. I want to thank Michelle Ebbin and Sonya Fitzpatrick and my lovely person that I read for. Please come back and watch us again. I couldn't be doing this without you. I appreciate that you're resonating with me and with CharVision, and I send healings out to all you guys all the time. Thank you so much. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.